let's illustrate a lot of the important themes around what it takes to create affordable housing and the supports for people who are low income and marginalized and let's have a walk around this example of Vancouver's evolution and Vancouver's neighborhoods where things connect and where there's frictions and often real struggles to create the housing and other social infrastructure that we really need. One is built under BC Housing or BC Homes social housing program about 1997-98. And next to it is also Vancouver Native Housing, and I think that's about 3 or 4 years old, done with BC Housing and federal government monies. And this is an example where there was support from sort of unexpected areas and challenges from unexpected areas. And my tone of voice may vary as I describe these, but I don't want you to conclude who's a villain and who's a good guy. You know, the market guys said, we welcome the non-market First Nations guys. We think it's a great idea. How can we help?
Good.
And, but there was a little bit of controversy. And this I didn't make this story up. You see that nice heritage facade when the heritage planners, man, were they keen on preserving that. But they had an important requirement, and they really dug their heels in, which was the totem pole should not be visible from the street because it detracts from the heritage facade. Any guess where this is going? Yeah. Now, if you move the totem pole back, you lose the units, which diminishes the social value. Oh, but you're talking to the heritage guys. They don't do social. They do heritage. So this was kind of resolved when some of the elders in the community came forward and said, well, we understand your settler heritage and that you're very fond, if not romanticizing it, but we kind of like our artistic heritage too. So why don't we put the totem pole on the bottom and you can put your heritage thing up in the air and it can sit on top of our stuff, dominant and dismissive the way we're used to being treated. Or maybe we could invert it and y'all can compromise. And so that's it. So again, nothing that 3 months and $50,000 of consulting time and whatever grief and heartache it would take to come to, well, I think most of you would think is a lovely conclusion. It looks great.